Radiology, Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow. This video is by Clinton Darrell Perrett in partial fulfillment of the requirements for the course HI410 at the University of South Alabama. Objectives. This video will briefly discuss the following. What is radiology? Discovery of X-rays, radiology imaging modalities, advancements in radiography image capture, modern age and digital imaging, the future of radiology. What is radiology? Radiology is defined as a branch of medicine concerned with the use of radiant energy or radioactive material in the diagnosis and treatment of disease. Did you know that radiology or X-rays were discovered by accident? Radiology began with the discovery of X-rays in 1895 by a physicist named Wilhelm Conrad Röntgen. While experimenting with vacuum tubes, Röntgen noticed a shimmering screen that was covered with barium platinocyanide a short distance away when an electrostatic charge was generated. Using the mathematical designation of X, he termed the newly discovered rays as X-rays, as he continued to experiment with the invisible rays. The first known medical X-ray is that of Anna Bertha Ludwig, which is the wife of Wilhelm Röntgen. Her wedding band is iconic in this image and can clearly be shown in the image. Images. Images come in multiple formats from 2-dimensional to 3-dimensional and even dynamic. The procedure and modality will determine how the resulting images are able to be viewed. Below we have radiography, which is what we normally call as traditional X-ray. The second image is that of CT, or computerized tomography. The third image is MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, and the fourth image is that of ultrasound. Additional examples are, for 3D imaging you have that of the vascular system of the brain. The CT image data is then brought into a computer system, and the image below is then displayed, which the radiologist can turn 360 degrees, looking at the vascular structure. The second image is fluoroscopy, which is a form of dynamic imaging. The third image is that of mammography. Notice the highlighted tumor in the image. This is an example of dynamic fluoroscopy. As you can see in this video, this patient is eating and drinking contents as part of a dysphagia study. This type of dynamic imaging is commonly used in outpatient procedures and also in surgery. The evolution of radiography film started off with heavy glass plates, to thin film, to reusable cassettes, then to completely digital. Notice the first image is that of a glass plate. These plates were heavy, bulky, and can also be easily damaged if dropped. The second evolution is that of film. With the development of film, the images were significantly smaller, more portable, lighter, cheaper, and easier to store. Following film came cassettes. The cassettes, as shown below, were used to capture the image and then placed into a developer which downloaded the information to be displayed on the screen. The fourth image is that for digital imaging, which is commonly used today, the receptor transmitting the information directly to a computer for quick, easy viewing. Radiology modalities. Radiology modalities are ways to perform procedures in order to capture the necessary information regarding a patient's condition, or can be used as a screening tool to catch disease prior to manifested symptoms. Below we see a traditional radiography table. The radiologic technologist will position the patient and then position the tube in order to capture the image. The second image is that of a CT scanner. The patient will lie on the table and the table will lift and move the patient into position for scanning. The third image is that of an MRI scanner. MRI scanners will not use radiation. Instead, they will use a magnetic field to generate an image. And the fourth item is that for ultrasound, which will use sound waves to capture imaging information. The digital age. Radiology images needed to be stored for future viewing, which required large rooms dedicated to house images. While some facilities still use film, many have either begun scanning the films digitally or have adopted all digital technology. The first image is what we would consider a traditional film room. With the development of PACS, or the Picture Archiving Communication Systems, scanning of images became preferable in order to reduce space. And the third image is that of a digital display. The CR cassettes or the digital imaging devices will promptly display the images as shown here. With the development of PACS, the Picture Archiving and Communication System eliminated the need for dedicated film rooms, allowed for instant access to images, and provide a secure storage system for images for reference or comparison in the future. The future of radiology. The future of radiology will contain new modalities, higher image resolution, and less invasive ways to capture the information needed for patient care. A few of the items that could come sooner than later are teleradiology, which is radiologists interpreting images off-site; telemedicine, which is a physician being able to communicate with the patient electronically with webcams; shorter MRI procedure times; and from a patient safety perspective, a reduction or decrease in patient radiation dose. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you find it informative, and I wish my classmates the best with HI410.